Hello, good evening. I'm Sophie Tomo Cruz from Rappler, and we're here right now at the border between San Pedro, Laguna, and Muntinlupa. Now, it's already 12 o'clock, and we've asked some police what we expect to happen here. But just a brief situation first. So, what you see behind me over here is a bridge that is basically the border between San Pedro, Laguna, and Muntinlupa. Now, this is one of the southern borders at the southern points of Muntinlupa and Metro Manila. And so, what we expect to happen here is that the border here will be cordoned off, and cops tell us that cars will not be allowed to enter or exit if they do not have essential travel or work to Metro Manila. Now, what happens if you don't have essential travel? Cops say that the people will be asked to turn around and go back. But at the same time, by the time that the lockdown is in effect, people will not be able to cross this border because in Muntinlupa at least, the local government has ordered all cars coming from Cavite, Laguna, and Batangas to reroute and pass Susana Heights. Now, this will be the one entry point where people from these provinces can go to Metro Manila. Now, when we reach Susana Heights, what will happen here is uniformed personnel will ask people to present their IDs and proof of employment or proof of residence. Some questions that people have already started to ask even before the lockdown are that exactly what proof needs to be shown, and more specific things like can motorcycles pass, and there's actually not a lot of traffic building up, but if you can see here in front of me, what's happening right now is cops are going to start cordoning off this border. We're currently on the San Pedro side in Laguna, and okay, so once they will really start enforcing the border, this whole area will be blocked off. Now, some challenges that LGUs are going to face in this Metro Manila lockdown is trying to control the flow of people coming in and out of the megacity. Now, Metro Manila has a population of about 12 million people, but you have workers coming in and out every day during weekdays and even after that. And the basic goal of this Metro Manila lockdown is government officials will try to prevent the entry and exits of unnecessary travels. But again, there are at least 27 major borders between NCR and 4 provinces. Now, this has been mapped by Rappler, and these 27 borders in NCR and four provinces. These are just excluding smaller roads, and that, for context, of course, is that there are even around 900 routes that vehicles fly within the metro. So again, we see it's already 12:05, and I mean, people expected to see a hard cordoning off of the area, but right now what's been prepared is just some barricades, and there where you see the sirens, those are ambulances, because the police have also set up these ambulances to bring people who are showing symptoms of the coronavirus to the nearby hospital. And at least in terms of people coming from the Metro Manila, the Muntinlupa side in Metro Manila, they will be brought to the hospital ng Muntinlupa. So again, we see here that not much traffic is building up. Police on the side of San Pedro Laguna have just finished their briefing on what they need to do during this lockdown. They're again preparing some barricades to cordon off the border between San Pedro and Laguna. And if you're just joining us now, again, it's already 12:06, and effectively the lockdown should be in place right now. But again, we see some cars are still allowed to pass by and pass into the city with no checks yet whatsoever. So again, we spoke to some people who were crossing between San Pedro and Muntinlupa, and some of the questions that they were asking police is, what things do I need to show? Do I need to show my ID? What if I don't have a certificate of employment? Can I still pass by? Can I still pass through? And as of now, cops are saying what's important is that you have an ID to prove that you have worked in either Metro Manila or outside Metro Manila, and proof of residence that you live, that you need to go back and forth during the lockdown. Again, we can see here they're going to start putting in place a sign that says a checkpoint is set up here. And these are some of the first people who are in this lockdown.
Wala kang ID? Wala kang dala? Ha? Wala kang dala.
So what's happening right now is
Paano yan? Babalik ka na lang, sir. Babalik ka.
the tricycle driver needs to go back and get his ID because it's not with him right now.
Ha? May matutuloy ka sa Pedro, boss? Sir, pakisagot lang. Meron ka, sir, pauwi yan?
So behind we can see that temperature checks are being done. So this is these are So if you're joining us again right now, we're in San Pedro, the border between San Pedro Laguna and Muntinlupa and Metro Manila. But this won't be a main checkpoint. What will be a main checkpoint getting into Muntinlupa will be Susana Heights, because again, the LGU has directed cars coming from Cavite, Batangas, and Laguna to pass through that point. And we'll bring you there in a few minutes and show you what the situation is there.